Okay, let's talk about what actually matters in your 20s. Because everyone's yelling, hustle, grind, invest, travel, be hot, be wise, be a CEO, be asleep by 10. Cool, I just learned how to cook rice. Here's the quiet truth. Your 20s are not a test you pass. They're a messy practice round. And it's okay to be weird about it. Take it from me. I once made a 5-year plan so detailed it had color-coded tabs for my feelings. I tried to VLOOKUP my sense of purpose. At one point, I was applying conditional formatting to my emotions. Green if happy, red if crying at 2 a.m. because my toast fell butter side down. It ended with 97 spreadsheet tabs and me Googling, "Can you minor in vibes?" So yeah, I get it. What actually matters? Number 1, people. The ones who make you feel more you. Not the friend who treats you like a side quest, not the situationship that texts you up like it's a scholarship. Choose your table. Choose your voices. If you leave a hangout feeling like a shriveled raisin, that's feedback. If you leave feeling bigger, brighter, dumber from laughing, that's gold. You don't need a million friends. You need the ones you can call when the delivery guy leaves your pad thai on the wrong porch and you're standing outside in socks questioning fate. Number 2, your energy. Sleep is not a rumor. Water isn't a personality. Move your body in whatever way doesn't make you hate everyone. Walk, stretch, dance like a malfunctioning inflatable tube man. It counts. I tried a 5 a.m. routine once. By day 3, I was basically a raccoon in human jeans. Not for me. Pick sustainable over aesthetic. No award for winning the saddest burnout. Number 3, curiosity. Collect skills like Pokemon. Badly at first. Cook one dinner. Fix one sink. Learn one shortcut. Take the class. Ask the question. Not because it's a LinkedIn flex, because learning changes your brain. It gives you more doors to open. Number 4, money basics. Not to impress anyone, to breathe. Tiny buffer, tiny cushion. Learn what you spend on by accident. I once spent $62 in a week on just little treats. It was all iced coffee and emotionally supportive soups. Clown behavior. We learn, we adjust, we keep the soup. Number 5, boundaries. Say no. Start awkward. Get better. Your time is a limited edition sneaker drop. Protect it from quick favors that eat your Saturday. If someone punishes you for having a boundary, that's data, not a debate. Number 6, making peace with being behind. Behind compared to who? The guy who had a trust fund and a jawline? Everyone's timeline is cooked. Half the people who look ahead are one Tuesday away from crying in a Trader Joe's parking lot because the frozen gnocchi sold out. You're not late. You're on your road. Let me confess something deeply human. I thought I needed a perfect morning to be a real adult. Wake at 5, journal gratitude, read 20 pages, oil pull, cold plunge in my sink, compose a sonata. On day 2, I spilled coffee on my journal and the only thing I read was receipt for batteries. So I gave up, dramatically, like a Regency heroine, and ate cereal on the floor at noon. Here's the absurd part. I then decided the solution was to buy a $300 alarm clock that simulates the sunrise. I basically purchased a domesticated sun. It didn't fix anything. You know what did? Going to bed 30 minutes earlier and putting my phone in the other room. Boring, effective, annoying, magical. Careers. Let's touch it without spiraling. Your first job is not your forever identity. You're allowed to pivot, to try, to hate it, to try again. Collect reps, not labels. Be the person who learns fast and is kind under pressure. That travels. I interned once, and my biggest contribution was not deleting the company Dropbox. That was my win. We take those. Love. Also messy. If someone makes you guess how they feel about you every day, that is the feeling. That confusion is the answer. Look for presence. Look for effort. Look for I got you energy. And also, you don't have to find your person before you find yourself. Both can happen. Or not. You're not an unfinished product without a +1. What else matters? Tiny joys. The stupid little rituals that keep you human. The playlist you only play when you clean. The plant you named Kevin even though he's basically a green hostage. The 10-minute walk when the day is heavy. These are not filler, they're glue. And when you mess up, because you will, repair, apologize, learn, adjust. Don't make your worst day your whole identity. You are not the version of you from the group chat screenshot. You're allowed to update. Okay, absurd conclusion time. I once tried to optimize my life so hard, I made a master spreadsheet to decide whether to switch careers, move cities, learn Spanish, or buy nicer towels. I weighted every category. I assigned joy points. At 3:12 a.m. delirious, I gave the towels a 97 because absorbency equals happiness. Next thing I know, I'm on Zillow searching apartments with optimal towel sun exposure like I'm auditioning for HGTV, Laundered Dreams. I emailed myself a cover letter address, Dear Moon, please hire me to be a lighthouse. I was gone. The realization hit me. Maybe life is not a spreadsheet. Maybe it's a soup. You taste, you adjust, you don't measure the pepper with a protractor. So what actually matters in your 20s? People who love you into a larger version of yourself. Habits that give you quiet energy. Curiosity that keeps you moving forward. Boundaries that protect your time. Money basics so you can choose, not beg. Grace for the mess, because it's supposed to be messy. You don't need a grand plan today. You need the next kind thing. Drink water. Send the text. Stretch your neck. Open the window. Put your phone down for an hour and go be a person in the sunshine like a confused little lizard. It helps. Here's the light switch thought. You are not behind. You are becoming. Every small, boring, kind choice is you building a life you'll want to wake up in. Not perfect. Yours. If this landed, do the simple thing. Hit like so the algorithm knows we're having a moment. Subscribe for more calm chaos and gentle kicks in the shins, lovingly. And tell me in the comments what's one tiny thing you're choosing this week that actually matters. I'll read them. I'll cheer for you.